are enough. You did it for me. You did it for love. It's your victory. Jesus, you are enough. You did it for me. You did it for love. It's your victory. Jesus, you are enough. Because of your cross, my debt is paid. Because of your blood, my sins are washed away. Now all of my life I freely give. Because of your love, because of your love, because of your cross, my debt is paid. Because of your blood, my sins are washed away. Now all of my life I freely give. Because of your love, because of your love I live. Hi guys, it's Miss Casola. I'm back with you for today's chapel and I'm so excited. I missed you last week, but I heard that Miss Eileen did a fabulous job stepping in for me. For some reason, Mr. Paul didn't think she did a good job. But I heard she did a fabulous job. Well, it's so good to see you here. I've got something to drink. In fact, let's take a look at this glass right here. Would you say that this glass is half empty? Or would you say that it's half full? I like to think of it as being half full. And we call that a word that's kind of big. It's called optimism or optimistic. And the word opt is like an optometrist that you go see when you are having trouble with your eyes, and they help you see. So an optimistic person would be someone who helps you see things or see the good in things. And that's what I want to talk about today, because there is a Bible verse in Philippians 4:8 that says this. It says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever things are true, whatever things are honest, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, and whatever things are good, if there be anything of excellence and worthy of praise, these are the things for you to think on." And I don't know about you, but these days I've had a lot of time to think. Have you? I've had that time to think because I've been at home, and things have been a little tough and a little bit different. And just like this glass, when you tend to see things half empty, you might tend to think, man, I'm missing my friends, and I'm missing my school, and I'm missing my spring sports, and things that I really want to do. I'm missing my favorite restaurants, and all of these things. But if you're an optimist, and you choose to see the good in things, you embrace the things that God has given us. Our health. He's given us friends that we can talk to on the phone, teachers that we can still connect with, and time at home with mom and dad. And so I hope that through this very, very difficult time for a lot of people, that you will choose to see the good, and that's being optimistic. And it's really cool because there's another verse that says in the Bible, it's in Psalms, it said, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it." And I think about this beautiful sunshiny day today that we have, and how maybe God saved up the sunshiny days for when he knew we'd be out of school. And he's given us this day. And let's take joy in it. And when we can learn to see the glass half full instead of half empty, we leave room for God's goodness to come in and overflow in our hearts, and a way to love others. So one thing I want to do is I want to encourage you to see the good. See the good. That's a phrase that Miss Casola has in several places in her house. I want you to learn to see the good. When something looks disappointing and you tend to want to complain, I want you to think really quick, oh, what's something good about this situation? What's something good about not going to school every day? What's something good about getting to be home with my mom and dad and play? Okay, so I want you to be thinking of something good. And then Miss Casola has a journal. And she's began writing things. I call it my grateful journal, but I write things in it that I'm very, very happy that I have. Things in my life that I'm so grateful for. And you know what? That glass would be so full if it was full of all the things that I'm happy about and that God has given me. And that should be my focus and not what I'm missing. I'm also going to do an experiment with you guys to show you how even something that is half full, only half full, can overflow with God's goodness if we choose to look at it through the right lens. Okay? I'm going to have to go outside. I'll go get it ready. I'll be with you in a second. Hey guys, it's Miss Casola again. Remember we were going to do an experiment to demonstrate how even something that's half full can overflow with God's love if we choose to look at things as being half full and see the good. And so now I want to challenge you this week in everything that you deal with, maybe a hard math assignment, maybe something difficult in your life, or maybe you're just sad because you can't be with your friends, to see things as half full instead of half empty. So I'm going to put these down in this half full Coke and let's see what happens. Is God's love going to overflow? Oh my goodness, it sure did. And I hope that God's love overflows in your heart this week. See the good.